My name is Chip Panter. I'm also a driver trainer for PTI, and May will be 4 years. I've been training for 2. I researched several companies. I took some time off from truck driving for 2 years. I researched several companies, and none of them had what I was looking for. PTI, when I talked to Lynn, my recruiter, she told me that I was the right fit for paper transport. Of course, I had no idea what I was getting into, so I said, okay, let's give it a try. And so far, I've not been disappointed. In the almost 4 years I've been here, it's one of the best trucking companies out here that I've ever worked for. I've been working for PTI probably a little over a year, right before COVID hit. My driver manager came to me and asked me if I'd be interested in being a driver trainer. I'd done it before in the past with other companies, but never on this level of professionalism. So I got to thinking about it, and I thought, okay, let's try it and see what happens. Here I am as a driver trainer, and I figure in 2 years I've trained about 50 new drivers into the industry. Number one, you got to have a lot of patience. Patience is key because you never know who you're going to get, what type of person you're going to get. You got to be able to get along with people. You got to be able to judge people too, and you got to understand what level they can be taught at. It's not easy sometimes because I don't never know who I'm going to get until I meet them on the first day. I get all kinds of reports from the training department, the Accelerate program, but until that first day I meet them, I have no idea. I have to study them, and I have to figure out what type of person they are, and then figure out what they need in training. It can be an interesting process. The part that's really rewarding for me is after they get through their training and they get their truck, and I see them back out here in the field. And they're always happy to see me because I never know at what point I'm going to run across one of my students. It's very encouraging to me to see that they're doing very well, and they always shake my hand and say thank you. That's very nice. And they always tell me how they're doing, whatever problems they've had. They'll tell me, well, I've accomplished that, and thanks to you and what you taught me, I feel I'm a better person for it. As far as PTI, I've never seen a company operate the way that they do in any way, shape, or form. Most trucking companies out here, truck drivers are just a number. PTI don't treat you that way. They treat you like you're a part of their family. They care about what happens to you, and they back you 100%. And one of the most transparent companies I've ever worked for. I'm about 3 years from retiring. I don't plan on going nowhere.